How not to get blackballed when you don't have your funding ready to scale and make a profit in your business. We're going to talk about tonight the 5 pillars that every business needs to become successful. Okay? Now, tonight is full of surprises, full of knowledge, and full of things that we need to talk about to get you to the next level in your business. And so we're going to talk about the 5 pillars that can keep you from being blackballed in business. Number one, business structure. That's the first pillar that we're going to talk about tonight. You can't start a business or you can't even be in business on an emotional tip. And business structure is the meat and potatoes of you being successful out here in this business world, right? We get excited. We got the LLC. We've started our social media pages and we think that that is it. But let me tell you what you need. So you don't get blackballed in business, okay? This is what you're going to need off the rip. And if you already have a business started and you're not using these pillars, these 5 pillars that I'm going to talk about, well, you in trouble, okay? You are in trouble. You need to redirect and you need to re-innovate. You need to regroup, all those things. If you don't have structure, this is the first pillar, a part of that business structure. If you don't have compliance, if you're not, your organization skills are not on point. If you don't have proper documentation, if you don't have systems set up, this first pillar is going to cause you to be blackballed in business because you'll never get the funding that you need if you don't do these things that I am speaking of. Okay? Remember what I said. We're going to do 5 pillars tonight, but this is the first one we're going to talk about. Banks looking for structure. Anybody you're going to get funding from, and we all going to need funding in business, so don't fool yourselves, okay? We will. So if you are not here, you need to get here. So we don't want to be blackballed, do we? We know. We've heard how that feels from people that have been blackballed, and it doesn't feel good, right? And so you don't want to get blackballed. So you must do these things if you are going to be successful in business. If you just go, hey, ride off into the sunset and do your thing and do other things, well, I am not speaking to you. I'm speaking to those that want to do something more and they want to they want to have a little something besides where they are now. They may have a 9 to 5, but they do know they may later on in life may want to invest. They want more. They're looking into their future. They're thinking about, hey, I'm getting older. I need some more revenue coming in. I need some more income coming in. So these are the things that is going to help you in business. Okay. And by the way, I'm Biz Strategist Sandy, and we're going to adjourn and keep on going. Okay. And then also when I hear you talking about you want grant money, well, grants like structure. You know that? Did you know that? Thanks for the love over here. Grants like structure, banks like structure, investors like structure, everybody likes structure. So you don't want to put yourself in a position to get blackballed because you don't have your pillars together, okay? It's 5. We're on number 1 right now. And no one is going to take your business seriously if you don't have these things in place, okay? Your structure matters. What's the part of your structure that I'm speaking of? What matters? What is that structure thing you're talking about? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. That structure thing that I'm talking about is going to be your business bank account. It's going to be having contracts, working with people. We talked about this in the last video. This is a part of that thing that you don't want to get blackballed, okay? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Now, all righty. Having your EIN number for your business, because later on you're going to have a team, and your EIN number is for that team. You're going to have that. If you're going to have employees, you're going to have an EIN number. There's no way around that. That's a part of your structure. Okay, that's structure, structure, structure. Okay, your operation setup. You're going to have a flow. You can't just feed woo, 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 all over the place. You got to have that structure together. And then you always need to have your business identity. Okay. Some people are trying to build $1 million industry, $1 billion industry, $1 million industry, or $1,000 industry with a $5 system. That is not going to work. Okay. That won't work. It won't work for you. I'm telling you this out of love. It won't work. It will not make a difference. And so you don't want to collapse and get under pressure and just say, "Oh, man, this business ain't no work. This ain't for me." Yeah, it could have been for you if you would have had the structure that you needed, and if you would have just thought about it a little bit more seriously than a hobby or a hustle. Okay? All right. And this is the one that really hurts people. They don't have their structure together. All right? So we can't we're not having that. We are not having that. Now, the next thing is it's going to really, really hurt you too a little bit, and it's going to really blackball you in if you're not careful, and if you don't have your stuff together, your financial readiness. Okay? You need to plan first. If you don't have it already like that, as some people say, I got it like that. If you don't have it like that, here's what you need to do. You need to plan it like that. Okay? So where you will not have these delays and denials that can come your way and blackball you from being someone that's on their way. And so we need to know what our expenses are going to be. We truly, seriously, people, I'm telling you, you really, really got to take this stuff serious. You have to take it seriously, okay? All right? You have to take it seriously. And then knowing the financial weakness in your industry and in your business, knowing your cash flows, being king on your cash flows, and that is more than just you got to do things that's going to increase that cash flow as well. But we'll get there. We're not there yet, but we'll talk about that. And then you got to have this is all in pillar two. And then you got to know, did I say profit margins? If I did, I did, you got to know your profit margins as well. And so that is very important too. Now, they when you are looking to get a loan, you get a grant, or you get investors. These are some of the things that they are looking for. Without a shadow of a doubt, they want to see reports, they want to see records, they want to see numbers, they want to see projections, and they want to see visibility. Visibility meaning you got to be out here in the social media world, you got to be out here with some kind of landing page or website. You have to be out here looking looking the part and being working on being the part too, okay? That is all in part two. That's in the second pillar. All of that is up under your financial readiness. Because if they're going to give you money, they got to see that you're ready to receive the funding. Okay. All right. So you don't want to blackball yourself. Now, we're talking about the blackball things that can happen to you. And you're not prepared, you're not ready, and you want to make a profit. So these are now the next one, pillar three. We're going to talk about pillar three. Funding position. Put yourself in a fundable position, okay? Now, a lot of you miss opportunities here. We don't want to do that. You miss opportunities. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about pillar three. Because the first thing I know, I've heard a lot of you say this. I've heard it said, I've heard it comment, I've heard you comment, and you've typed it in and you say, ain't no money out here, or oh, eh, everything is a scam, or this or that, or that or this. While it is a scam, it's a scam in your mind. A lot of times now there are scammers out here. But a lot of times it's a scam in your mind and you blackball yourself because you are looking from the lens of what you're used to seeing. Let that sit in for a second. Okay. Let it sit in for a second. You're looking from the lens that you're used to. So that's going to be that way to you because you never saw anything. You don't think it's possible. And you're blackballing your own self by not believing in more, by not believing that, hey, let me get out of the mindset I'm in because I was doing the same old thing and I was expecting different results and that wasn't working for me. That ain't working too well for me. So I got to change. I need to do something a little bit different. That's what you should tell yourself. Okay. And your business must, in this area, to be funding readiness, your business must communicate. You must be clear on what you want. That's when the business plan come into play. That is not, you cannot escape that if you want to scale. You may not prepare the plan for anyone but yourself, but you have got to get it together with the plan. Your professionalism is very important. Some of you are not, you, I don't know, you don't take it seriously. Your professionalism sucks, okay? You're not making an impact. You're not communicating the impact that you can make with your business. There's no stability with you. There's no stability with your business. There's no stability with your there's no there's just no stability, no consistency, nothing. You don't know whether you're coming or going sometimes in your business. So now, being funding readiness, guess what? It attracts preparation. Your funding attracts a certain level of energy. So when you're prepared, your ideas, again, you get more creative. You start thinking of more things because you're just in the flow, and you can, you can really grow when you're like that. You really can. And you basically, let me tell you two things you need. You need a business story. You need a story for your business. You need a story, and you got to have your mission together. You got to know exactly. So just asking for money, guys, for your funding for your business is more than you think. And don't blackball yourself and miss out on the opportunity because a lot of you you have the potential of preparedness, but you just hadn't taken the action to make it happen. That's all. That's all. That's the only piece you're missing. You're missing that piece. Missing that piece. Now, number four, the fourth pillar that'll keep you out of the blackball list or away from the blackball list is having systems and operations on point together. This separates hustlers from CEOs. Hustlers from CEOs. You want to be a CEO in the mind, and it's going to happen in your life. You want to manifest that. You want that to happen in your business world, in your business life. Hustling is not going to cut it because hustling is not is just what it is. It's a tired feeling. It's an exhausting feeling. It's a chaotic feeling. It's an unprepared feeling. It's an unstructured feeling. It's just a lot of those things. And it won't happen the way you need it to happen if you just not, if you're not prepared in more ways than one. Get that through your minds, through your heads, that it takes a little bit more being prepared, being ready for the opportunities. Because you guys, I guess you just thought, I think what happened is you see the glam, you see the cars, you see the people have fooled you guys, and they've shown you something. Thank you. No, this is my natural hair. This is not color. Thank you though. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know you didn't know. No, this is just my hair. Yeah, I'm graying. And yeah, a friend of mine, she did my relaxer for me yesterday, and yeah, this is my hair. But thank you for that. I appreciate that compliment. So back to what I was saying about the systems. And you just have to be in the flow. You have to be, thank you. You have to be in the flow. You have to be a scalable business. And like I said, the energy that you want to come back to you and help you in business is going to be some of the things that you're going to have to put out there. Okay. That reciprocity thing, that's just a fact of life. It's just a part of a principle in life. It really is. And your part of your systems to make things happen is going to be automations, the processes that you're going to take and the workflows that you're going to have. All of this stuff, look, an organization, you're going to hear me say organization quite a bit, especially if you need to get to the next level. And you're going to have to be a repetition, and you're going to have to be a repetition. Woo! It's going to be repetitive. Everything is going to have to be repetitive in order for you to get there. You don't have to go and do so many new things and new this, new that, new this, new that. Just stay the course. Stay the course. Come up with your systems and your plans, stay the course, and make it all happen. That's all you have to do. That's it. And successful businesses run on systems. They run on systems. You grow them, baby. It's not by memory, not by hustling, not by confusion, on systems. Any questions? I don't know. I think I may have had a few up here. Let me scroll back down. Yeah. Yeah. So, because if you're in business, guys, a chaotic world in business is very expensive. It's going to cost you, and you're going to be clawing and not getting anywhere. You're going to be just digging and not getting anywhere. Yes, I do. I have a consulting business, and then I do, I have well, actually a beauty business as well. And, I also, yeah, and execution, you're right. And then I also have, yeah, I do, I also, well, it is a part of the business. It's a part of my consulting business. Yeah, the tax preparation, I do that kind of like even do for my clients. I kind of help them stay the course. And I work with infrastructure. But yeah, I've been a business owner for years. I'm just not talking it. I'm not talking it. I've been about it I'm about it. Yeah. I've been writing business plans for about what, 20 years. And then I have my own businesses as well. So yeah. Yay. Well, let me know. And then also, yeah, go to the click the link and go to the website and then we can work it. Yeah, I sure will. Yep, sure will be able to help you. Yeah. I'm helping you with the infrastructure so where you can get funding and you can scale your business. That's what I'm doing. So that way you can, because there's a lot of moving parts to a business, okay? It's a little bit more detailed than you may think it is. But you can do it. It's achievable. It's all up in here, what you can and can't do. I'm just saying. It all depends on how serious you are about doing a business, doing what you need to do to grow your business. Have it, have it in a position. Like I said earlier, I don't know whether you just came in or not, but it should be pushed to at my website. You can schedule a consultation with me. You should be able to see it if you can schedule one. And then I get an email that you want to schedule one, and we'll come up with a time. I think you'll be able to, yeah, you will be able to, put up your time there. Yeah. I think I need to change my hours because during tax season I changed the hours for a little, less. So you may not see as many hours up there, but I'll change it. I might change it before the night's over, or I might just wait till in the morning. But yeah, but we're on pillar four to yeah, I'm sorry, just wanted to answer a few questions. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, thank you. So, so really, so the ending of pillar four is, you know, systems, like I said, systems, they create consistency, efficiency, scale, peace of mind, and profitability. So, and what I mean when I say systems is just having a way that you can have someone connect with you, go through your ecosystem of your business, and let that just be a repeatable process. Repeat, 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 and repeat the process. Don't change up, don't deviate, none of that. Just do it that way. Okay. And number five, the pillow five. So like I said, we don't want you blackballed in business. And if you don't have these things this way, you will be blackballed in business. You will. Oh, thank you. What you said? What you text me? What you text me? My hairstylist she text me. What did she text me? I missed it. And I don't want to I turned them off. Do it again if you're still on live. I know you was on TikTok. Do it again. Send me that message again. Or I'll answer when I get off here. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, the gray is in. It's in fully now. The gray is in. And so the pillar five is CEO development. Act like a CEO. You are the CEO of your business. It's www.pushthedream.com. Just put in pushthedream.com. That's my way. That's my site. And you should see it. You scroll down and you should see where you can schedule some time with me to meet with me. I do a free 15-minute, and then if you want to work with me, we'll discuss things from there. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So the last one, the pillar five that we're going to talk about is these are some things now. I know I got trust and I got faith in you. I got faith in all of you. I know you can do it. You're going to have to hone your leadership skills. You have it. I know it. Okay. We'll see. Let's see. Miss America. We're not, I don't know you, Miss America. Who would somebody want to invite? Want to come up? No, you can't come up. All right. I know you have the leadership skills. I know you do. Learn more about leadership every day. Learn more about leadership at all times. Grow, improve, and you know, you got to minimize your distractions. Yes, you do. And look, I'm talking to the choir. I've had to do that in my business, in my life myself. over the years and growing your business. Because, yeah, believe you me, you will have a shift. And then a lot of times I'm going to say this to you, and this is a part of that CEO development part of it. Things are going to be a little different, you know. Thank you. Things are going to be a little different for you, and it's going to be strange because you're going to be barking into new territory and all those good things. And then you're going to say, "Oh, it feels so different," but it's going to be something new to you because you're walking into something a little bit greater. You're walking into your purpose and your calling when you're doing, when you are taking a leap in life and taking a leap on some of the things that you've been asking God for. And it's going to be a little strange and it's going to feel a little funny, a little icky, and it's going to be like, this different. And it's not in a bad way, but it's just it's a little different than you used to being. And then sometimes it could be you could be thinking it's in a bad way, but it's probably all for the betterment of for what you're doing, and all for your good. And then let me tell you too, you're going to want to procrastinate sometimes. So this is a part of that CEO development. Don't let this get you stuck. And don't let this cause you to get blackballed. Hey, and one of the things that I had to really deal with, and you will too, if you haven't already, in whatever you're working on, you're gonna feel like you're not difficulty charging people. And why I say this is you're not gonna feel like you're worthy to charge the prices that you are going to charge. I'm just gonna use okay. Um okay. So I want to say this to you. When you are when you are ready to take your vision to the next level, you're going to have to really go inside yourself and really, really do some deep personal development. And it's going to help you in the long run. It's going to really help you in the long run. It really is. And some of the things that is very important, your discipline, your mindset really, really matters here. And at this stage in space, it really does. It's a very big important factor. Very big. And you're going to have some decisions to make that may not be the decisions that you probably want to take on and embark on, but you're going to have to make some decisions, some tough decisions. I'm sorry. And it'll keep yourself from being blackballed. Really, it will, because you got to work on you and you don't want to sabotage something that you want to work on and something that you want to accomplish and you've always dreamed about having it and doing it. And then when you get the opportunity, you fumble it. You don't want to do that either. And so that's pretty much what it is. We talked about last week and a while back, I talked about some of the red flags of you in business. And please, please go back and listen at some of those videos if you are needed to. Excuse me. But take heart. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all just hardening up over here. But you want to continue making strides. You want to continue with that personal development. You want to continue every day. What are some of the red flags? Oh, some of the red flags are just basically here what we're talking about too. Just some of the red flags. I talked about some of the red flags that'll keep you from not being successful in business, or some of the things that'll cause you to fail in business. And it's just some of the things that you don't do. You don't have basically here what I'm talking about too, your structure. You don't do the things that you need to do in your business. You don't have your systems in place. You don't have your business bank account even established. You don't, yeah, it's basic. Some of the stuff we're talking about here tonight, those are some of the red flags, but I get in a little bit deeper in a lot of them. And so just go back and watch those videos. I have they're on my YouTube channel. You can see them there. You can binge watch whatever you want to do there. I am I have clips on the other social media platforms as well. So once you go to the website, you'll see the other links to all of the other things that I have. And so if you want to find me, you can find me. I'm a digital footprint away. That's for sure. Okay. And like I said, the leadership, the discipline matters, and the decision making and the mindset. These are some of the very important things to get your CEO game on point. And you want to look the part and look that way, not act the part. You want to be the part. And you're going to attract the investors, the business, the grants. You attract that because you will have the mindset of being able to get yourself to that point of um of having those things. And don't be afraid to lead. That's another thing. Do not be afraid to lead. Leadership is going to be very important. I don't care how small your business is. And stop worrying with others about what other people will say about you, how the way you lead. Just as long as you're leading in an ethical or a moral standpoint and you love, and you're just being fair across the board with everybody, if you have a team, whatever the case may be of that sort, as long as you're doing right by people, just lead with conviction and lead with respect, lead with integrity, and you can't go wrong because you're not going to be able to please everybody. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to have that. You're going to have people telling you, oh, I think they should do it this way, or I think you should do it this way. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, there you go, Mike. I'm gonna get a time down because we talked about that the other day. That must be a sign. If you want to go to the YouTube channel, you can be able to see it all there if you want to. You'll be able to see it from the beginning because it'll be up there. Okay? All right. All righty. Now, so if some of you want to work with me, you can work with me. You just, like I said, I told someone earlier, just go and schedule a call, an appointment, and schedule some time, and we would go from there. Okay? Just schedule, and then also the next, just stay on the lookout for the next workshop. I plan on doing one here locally in a few months. I don't know if I three I have a truck. Yeah, I'm a little afraid I started a trucking company now for three. Okay. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay. Yes. So anyway, I think that's going to be it. That's the five pillows that we talk about. And then, like I said, also, if you want to work with me, please reach out. And remember, we help entrepreneurs build your structure, your systems, your strategy, your funding opportunity, and your funding readiness. And we help you scale that business and create that infrastructure. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Those things that I mentioned. And you will have a successful business. Okay? Yep. 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 So, any questions? So, I will definitely answer them. I stay on a little while and answer some of your questions. Okay, let's see here. It would be Biz Strategy, Sandy. If you go to pushtodream.com, you go there and you'll see a link that it says, you follow me on my social media platforms and it'll connect you right to it right there. But Biz Strategy Sandy is where I am on YouTube. Yep. All right. Yeah, just reach out to me. Okay. And then a lot of times, like I said, some of these things that I'll start be doing like a little demonstration. I was thinking about what you guys thinking. Maybe we can meet in a Zoom, like possibly sometimes, like maybe on a Saturday morning or something. What y'all think about that in the future? I was thinking about that. But if I don't have a good turnout, I will not be on. I mean, if I don't have the folks that want to come on. So you'll be able to get the link and you just sign on in Zoom and we can, talk more. You can ask me questions and we'll probably do that for a little while, maybe about 30 minutes. Oh, okay, you'll probably be at work. Yeah, maybe sometimes I can switch it up and maybe do it on a Sunday afternoon. Maybe a Saturday, then sometimes on a Sunday evening or something of that sort, so it can gotta be versatile. Y'all won't keep me on here too long because I have my other things to work with. So, yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. So, yeah, yeah, maybe in the future we can do that. We'll be able to do that more. Okay? Some of you, yeah. I know all of you may not, but yeah, if some of you are interested, I think we need to just kind of start that and join, hey, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So who knows, we may have a full house at some point in the future. So yeah, we'll try to do that. Yeah, we will. We will. Okay. All right. Let me know if it's any questions. I'm here for it for a little bit right now. And just like I say, remember, visit the website and then also for a strategy session, schedule your strategy session, and we'll go from there. You'll have your own personal time. We're going to be ready for your questions because you're only going to get a few minutes of, unless if you want to do the paid consultation. I give you 15 minutes, but that's it. And I'm gonna have a timer on too. Because I used to do that, and then sometimes it would get long-winded. I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. Yep, can't do that. Mm-mm. Time is precious and valuable, and you guys will see that as well when you get in business. All right? Okay, because for the most part, we're going to do the free content here. Okay? All righty. Mm, 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 mm. Turn on your notifications. Turn on your notifications when I go live. Turn on I told you right now I won't be able to. You just have to turn on your notifications to catch me on live because I can't set a I got obligations and I'm not gonna set a time to come on and give you free content. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So did you guys enjoy the content tonight? Did some of that information that was it helpful? Was it? I hope it was. Was it helpful? Was it? Was it? Was it? It was. All right. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm about to go in a few if there's no more questions. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow is my birthday. Uh, 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 Oh, glad. I'm glad you. Yeah. Tomorrow is my birthday, y'all. I'll be 57. 57. Some people are afraid to tell their age, but I'm grateful that I'm here 57 years. Because everybody don't make it to be a certain age. Thank God. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Hey, and you know what? It's such a beautiful thing because some people have to color their silver. God just say, "Hey, I'm gonna give my baby. I'm gonna give it to her naturally." See how God loves us so much. He give us things, look, that other folks have to struggle to get. Yeah. See what? Let me say this right here to y'all. Whatever somebody else have to struggle for and struggle to do, sometimes God will give, that's right. God will give it to some of us naturally. And that's how you in your gifting, and you're walking in your calling, in your talents, in your God-given potential that He gave you. That's how you know. That's how you know. That's how you know, people. Yes. God just give it to you naturally. Thank you for the, thank you. Yeah. He give it to you. Yeah. I thank y'all so much for that. Yep, he really do. God loves us so much that he just do it. He gives it to us. Hmm. He give it to us naturally. Where something is hard for somebody else, you. So don't waste your talents and your gifts that God has given you. Be strategic. Yep. Oh, my day was great. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today. Yeah, my birthday's tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today and everything went well. Yeah, trying to stay healthy. Well, not trying to stay healthy, staying healthy. Went and worked out this morning before I went to the gym, the gym, to the doctor and everything. So, hey, our health is our wealth, no doubts. Yeah, yeah, our health is our wealth. Yeah, it really is. We must realize that eat properly and take care of ourselves and get much rest, plenty sleep. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Wow, thank you. Yes, that's so true. Yeah, what's that? 803 King said, once you truly follow God, everything else will fall into place. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, everything will fall. Hey, how you doing? Oh, glad to see you too as well. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Yeah. So, we have to do oh wow. Yeah, thank you. Y'all just hardening up over here in Beagle Land. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, indeed. So are they in? All right. That's right. Amen. Oh, okay. Hey. All righty. You too. Have a beautiful night. Yeah. Yeah. That is so nice. You too as well. Yeah. Okay, I will. Let's see. Then am I doing it? Yeah, I got you. I got you. I think I did. I think I followed you there. I think I did. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to sign off here and talk to those over here. We'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, you are created for greatness. You have greatness within you, and God loves you. And be great and stop procrastinating and get some structure so you don't get blackballed out here in this world of business. All right? See y'all in the next video. Bye.